presentation of the NBA.
We're the land of the free and the home of the brave.
And an inspired rendition of our national anthem. Really getting warmed up here, just moments away. We'll be back right after this. Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. A moment now to check out some numbers for him.
And it's striking how much his three-point shooting has improved this month. His long-range percentage is coming up, and it's going to give them a lift as a team. You can never have enough reliable threats from beyond the arc.
Here are the five for the Clippers. They've got Harrell, Luke Kennard out there with Williams. Then it's Paul George, and it's Morris in at the four. And for the Cavaliers, Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland is out there with Dimes, and it's Drummond in at the 5 spot. It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. And here is Williams. Here's the teardrop. He takes it up and lays it in.
I like this choice by Lou. But tried to take it to the rack, but sees he has the easy floater over the top.
And that one, good.
And an efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy two.
Kicks to George. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Andre Drummond picks one up.
The defense on George a little too tight there, but to have any chance against him, you have to challenge him.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the game.
In OKC, Paul George showed he could be an MVP caliber performer. With Kawhi on the Clippers, he could be that 1B or that 1A.
Good on the second free throw.
And PG, you know, he has the versatility to succeed in different roles. Doesn't have to dominate the ball.
Yes, and if anything, he's more comfortable scoring within the flow of the offense. With his all-around impact, doesn't need to force things to make winning plays. But if you need him to, he can.
Here's Harrell, following the basket by Kevin Love. Williams passes to George. Just 5 on the clock. And the wide-open shot from Morris. A three-pointer, no good. Pass to Sullivan. He's looking for Love and finds him. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
If you don't have that one guy who gets you 10-plus boards every night, you just have to send more guys to the glass.
And here is Los Angeles now. The Cavaliers making the shot. And George kicks to Kennard. Drains the three-pointer.
Excellent pass, PG-13, keeping his eyes up, using his vision.
Osman, the pass to Love, to the middle. Here's Drummond. And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant one there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He'd better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here.
Andre Drummond's games has to improve at the free throw line if he wants to be a go-to player.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. To the paint. Sullivan, the pass to Drummond. Love trying to break loose. The second chance effort. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Carving out space in the paint, Love puts the defense in a tough spot.
The Cavaliers have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Love.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Here's George, and it's George finishing it off.
And with those long strides, it takes Paul George no time to get to the rim.
If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Garland, the pass to Drummond. Now Love. Back to Osman. Cleveland moving the ball around. Connects from three-point range. That's 7 points for Dimes. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
Now, here's George. 17 points for him last game against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis. And stolen by Williams. And now the fast break. George with the ball. Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You look at Portland. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And I think for Cleveland, they've claimed the top spot because they've earned it. Some people say they're playing above their heads. I think we're just starting to realize how good this team is.
Offensively, Lou is incredible. You can use him in so many different ways.
Here's Osman, defended by George. The Clippers have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Down low, here's Harrell. He gets it in there.
Getting hit on the way up, the ability to finish in traffic might be Harrell's strongest attribute offensively.
It's good. Love's got 6.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
From deep, George. That shot off the mark. And Cleveland the other way now. Here's Sullivan, and that one is stuffed right through.
And for those who criticize Drummond facilitating, I say rewatch that play. He's improving.
So for Cleveland, their last game, a win against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
They knew that the arena would be rocking. And if they could execute well on the offensive end, they knew they could quiet down this hostile crowd.
Clippers trail by 5. Passes it to Harrell. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
A fierce competitor, Kennard fires back with a 3 of his own.
Over to the wing. Here's Sullivan. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here, coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
And missing your free throws usually changes the complexion of a game. Certainly did in that one.
Especially on the road. Each miss fired up that crowd even more.
And a chance here to check out some stats on Kevin Love. What a run he's been on over the past few weeks. He's getting around 20 points per, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
He's versatile. He's prolific. There really isn't much a defense can do once he catches fire. He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Clearly a foul.
The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. 7-point differential. Kennard with the ball. He's got 6. George, no good.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Now, here's Kennard. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
And the Clippers making a change here. Beverly's checked in. Right side, George. No good off the back of the rim.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Here's George. Following the basket by Kevin Love. Harrell finds Beverly. Now here's Kennard. To end the run. And it's Osman with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Garland. Inside. And it's Love missing.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
George, no good.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
2 points, that one goes. And now an 11-point Cavalier lead.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And it's Beverly missing. Cleveland's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Here's Sullivan, and Cleveland again with the bucket.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
And the Clippers call time here. For the Cavaliers, Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Nance comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Colin Sexton in for Garland. And then for Los Angeles, Kevin Gelly's checked in. And it's Patterson in for Morris.
Nice find by Luke. Shows good vision in both half court and in transition.
Deflects the pass, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. And we get a moment to check out the team's scoring leaders. The Cavaliers, number 1.
I mean, it's an exciting brand of basketball that they're playing. They've got such deadly weapons. Teams have had a heck of a time trying to slow them down.
Here's Dimes. Patterson defending. And it's blocked.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
Clippers trail by 11. Outside Jackson. Softly drops in the floater.
Able to switch gears at a moment's notice. Jackson beating his man off the dribble.
Osman, the pass to Thompson. Here's Kennard. He has 6. The pass to Kabengele.
And let's take a look at the numbers for Dimes. Tops in scoring. First in assists. And he's as good as it gets from three-point land. In fact, the best percentage that we have in the league.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number 1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. Both good from the line that time.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
The Cavaliers leading by 7. Outside, Sexton. Over Jackson. And another miss by Cleveland.
And that's okay. Even though you missed, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Cleveland's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Sexton kicks to Thompson. Here's Sullivan. Drains it from beyond the arc. Dimes got 21.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
To the inside. Here's Patterson. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Here's Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
And you can't help but see the impact Thompson has in the paint. On both ends of the floor, he's a rock planted near the rim. Very strong legs that help him get to so many of those rebounds.
Now here's Jackson. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis.
Breakdown by the defense there. Jackson, a solid mid-range shooter. You like to push him out further.
And it's Osman missing. And with Thompson, as you said, Greg, once he's planted in the paint, good luck.
I mean, think about it. About 40% of his rebounds are on the offensive end. He just refuses to get moved or boxed out. Combine that with his hunger on that end of the floor, and you see why he's such a great rebounder.
Here's Sexton trying to get open as Thompson. Off target at the rim. And so Beverly will bring it up for the Clippers, trailing by 10. Pass to Kennard. Here's Kabengele. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Jackson. Clock at 4. Drains it from 17 feet out.
Timeout. I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland.
And Smitty, you know what Pat Beverly is going to bring every night. A fearless, ferocious, at times almost sociopathic level of intensity. And this guy just does not take a possession off.
You know, he's one of those guys I would have to question even playing with him. He plays so hard. I know I hate playing against him. Doc Rivers calls him the heart and soul of this team.
Cavaliers making a switch here. McGee's checked in. Nance against Kennard. Lets a floater go, and it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. Here's Kabengele. Jackson has the open look.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
Jackson comes over with the double. Here's Sexton, and he finishes nicely on the layup. And now a 12-point Cavalier lead.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Jackson passes to Kabengele. Now Kennard, covered by Nance. Kennard's shot is off.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
58 seconds left to play here in the first. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Now Thompson. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Sullivan, the pass to McGee.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Clippers trail by 16. And here's Kennard. He has 6. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Kennard's got 8 points.
With good size for a two-guard, Luke Kennard can finish in the paint.
Sexton's shot is good.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Jackson with it. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Launches a 3. Drops in the tray. 9 points in the game so far.
Looking at Reggie's motion, it's a little bit of a push shot, but able to get it to go.
And so it's Cleveland With a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up, they're ahead 16 points. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Back to the action after this word. And catching up with Luke Kennard before the game, he discussed what it takes for young players to acclimate themselves to the NBA.
You know, this game, it's a physical game, obviously, but, a lot of it is mental. So, just, making sure you're thinking while you're out there is, one of the big things for me. One of the things I've kind of learned since I've been in the league.
You know this, it takes time mentally for the game to slow down.
It's a great point. This is why most championship teams are laden with seasoned veterans. You can't rush experience. It happens at its own pace.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Cavaliers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's their strategy. Try to overwhelm you. Try to put you in a hole you have to dig yourself out of.
Dines is out there with Sexton. Then there's JaVale McGee. Then it's Thompson, and it's Nance in at the three, the small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's McGee. The rebound by Patterson.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
Now here's Beverly. T right on him. McGee with the block. Nance passes to Sullivan. Over Beverly. Here's Thompson. The rebound by Patterson. Clippers trail by 16. Here's Kennard. The shot, no good. Good D by Thompson. Cavaliers have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Here's McGee, and it's McGee with the jam.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
Beverly finds Patterson. Sinks that one from the post.
Every organization needs team-first guys like Patrick Beverly. That's a terrific pass.
Down low, stolen by Noah. Jackson deciding where to go with it. Inside. And there's Joakim Noah on the assist by Jackson.
Good vision, good decision by Reggie. Pushing for a better shot, finds an open man.
And the Cavaliers call time here. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Drummond's checked in for JaVale McGee. Kevin Love comes in for Tristan Thompson. And it's Garland in for Nance. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Harrell, he's checked in for Patterson. Marcus Morris comes in for Luke Kennard. George is checked in for Patrick Beverly. Lou Williams is subbed in for Jackson. Clippers trail by 14. Here's Williams. Can't hit the free throw line jumper. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Drummond trying to get himself free, and that one's good. Love.
When you look at Love's strength and conditioning now compared to when he entered the league, this is why he's able to finish so often through contact.
Here's George. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Kevin Love.
We've seen him regress as a rebounder these past few seasons. His numbers have come down in that department, and I'd like to see him concentrate on bringing them back up. I'm sure the team would as well. You can never have enough rebounds.
They get it again, tries again, and that one's good. Drummond. And the Cavaliers lead by 18.
Drummond is very active on the offensive glass. This is where he can pile up a lot of points.
Williams, that's good.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Love dishes to Sexton. Cleveland gets it back. Sullivan. And it's sent back by Morris.
And a rare block shot from Morris. Anticipates the move and just times it out perfectly.
And he recovers it. Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got 5 points in the quarter.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Flexing the power. Drummond takes the hit, finishes through it. Potential and one.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. And so George will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. It's a 16-point game. It's up a 3, and again Los Angeles with the triple.
The mechanics on Paul George's shot are so good. In the end, the range makes no difference.
The shot's good.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
Clippers trail by 15. Pass to Harrell. He feeds it to Morris. That one's not going to go.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Dimes with a strong contribution so far in this one.
You know, he's been a one-man wrecking crew down low. His consistent scoring has dictated the pace of this game. We'll see if they decide to front him, bring a quick double, or maybe even both to try to slow him down.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Osman's checked in. We get a break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. You take a look at the Clippers. Right now, they're down in the 9th spot. They haven't had the kind of success they had wanted to have at this point of the season.
Yeah, and when I look at the Clippers, they've been strong at times this season, but they still have some holes. I think they're a playoff caliber team. I just don't think they're a championship caliber team.
This has been the thought all along. They have enough to compete night in and night out, but they're not taking 4 out of 7 from a top team in this league. No way.
Lou Williams, so crafty, GA. Just a knack for putting the ball in the basket.
This guy just has the gift. I mean, it's been that way forever. He is just a born scorer.
George looking over the floor. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
The homecoming for Paul George, playing in L.A. with the Clippers. They gave up a king's ransom to OKC. 5 first-round picks and Danilo Gallinari and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
First free throw is good.
Oh my God.
And guys, the Clippers were willing to give almost anything for PG because they basically got Kawhi Leonard in the deal as well.
And let's remember, GA, he could have been a Laker. They would have had to trade away the 2nd pick in the 2017 draft, that or Brandon Ingram. Their loss became the Clippers' game.
Drummond passes to Sullivan. The offensive rebound. Cleveland moving it around. Love. They shoot again. He can't get it to go. George with the defensive effort. Over in the corner, Williams. Los Angeles with another miss. The Cavaliers leading by 16. Osman, the pass to Drummond. Score of the basket is third after 5 shots.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Williams, that's a 2-pointer. Cavaliers with the rebound. Love's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Sullivan. Count that one.
Hitting only 1 of 5 this quarter. He's in a little bit of a slump, but it looks like he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
The Cavaliers have shot 6 of 7 at the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Kevin Gelly's checked in. And for years now, GA, Kevin Love, one of the better outside shooting big men in the game. He can really light it up.
I tell you, when Love gets it going, he is hard to slow down. Great on the catch and shoot. Hard to believe it wasn't a large part of his game until he was established in the NBA.
This is the type of playmaker Lou is. Outstanding at getting it to his open guys. Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
Here's George. And that's collected by Love. Love's got 5 rebounds tonight. Sullivan, the pass to Osman. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Left side, George. And it's Harrell at the elbow. 5 on the clock. Here's Morris. Clippers working now with the new shot clock. Harrell kicks to George. Goes back up. Count it. Good. George has got 10 points.
So comfortable in pick and roll. Paul George is a top-level ball handler who consistently makes the right play.
Clippers trail by 19. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. And it's Drummond missing.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Outside, George. Kevin Gelly passes to George. Outside, Williams. Shot clock at 5. Stolen by Garland. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now from about 19 feet. Count that bucket. And it's 29 points for Dimes.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Morris outside. George, that's a 2-pointer. That one off the back iron and out.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Williams dishes to George. Good. And the nice assist for Williams. Williams has got 4 assists in the game.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Here's Love. Makes that one his 6th of the night, shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
To the middle, here's Kevin Gelly. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Timeout called, Cleveland. And the Cavaliers with some changes. JaVale McGee's checked in for Drummond. Tristan Thompson comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Colin Sexton in for Dimes. The Clippers also changing it up. Patterson, he's checked in for Harrell. Patrick Beverly comes in for Morris. And it's Jackson in for Lou Williams.
And it's important Sexton makes those. The more he hits from outside, the more the floor will open up.
Jackson drives in. It's good. Jackson's got 11.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Osman, the pass to McGee. Thompson right side. And stolen by Patterson. Pass to George. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
All right, a chance to check out the stats for Jackson. How last month turned out for him. He's around 14 points per game, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
He's not trying to take over necessarily. He's just taking what the defense allows and contributing to the calls.
Sexton for 3. Offensive rebound. And Thompson kicks to Sexton. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Sexton's got 9 points now in the quarter. Los Angeles has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. To the paint. That's good for George on the assist by Jackson.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Sexton for 3. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
You know, the timing, the rhythm. I'm a big fan of when Sexton can just catch and shoot.
Here's George. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And they haven't worked it inside as much as they did earlier in the game. Now that they have the lead, they don't seem as determined to pound it down low.
The consummate team player, Paul George, is an excellent leader, and he's cool to let others lead also.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
It's his first trip to the line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Free throw good, Sexton.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Kennard, he's checked in for Paul George. And Sexton drops them both.
And that's one of those guys who just tends to live at the line. Sexton's working hard to improve his consistency there.
Outside Jackson. Beverly for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Thompson's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Osman. Drills it from outside. Osman's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Cavs.
Well, they've won the battle of transition buckets, and those easy points have helped them build this lead.
It's such an advantage when you can get out and run and get a good look before the defense can set up.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jackson kicks to Beverly. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists tonight.
That's what they expect from Patrick Beverly, knocking down the spot-up J.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. It's Cleveland out on top at halftime. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, how'd you see it?
Their ability to get into the paint and get to the rim has been deadly, constantly attacking the basket. It was clearly their intention right from the start to pound it inside as much as possible. And I don't see them straying from that strategy in the second half. It's going to be another paint-based attack.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Clippers?
Well, with the way they struggled to defend the three-point line, it started to look like a warm-up. Do not be afraid to bring more defenders out high. They got to make life tougher on those outside shooters.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Dimes has been sensational.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
They're asking a lot of him, shouldering the load in a number of areas. You just hope he has enough left at the end.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. Taking a look at Los Angeles, we've got Luke Kennard. Morris is out there with Paul George. Then there's Harrell, and it's Williams at the point. On the wing, Morris. He's guarded by Love. Williams for 3. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And Love throws it down.
Kevin Love, persistent on the offensive end. He's bringing energy and effort tonight.
Now the pass to Kennard. Now here is George. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Sullivan. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Power move from PG-13. He's added a lot of muscle to his frame over the years, putting it to good use right there.
First one falls for him.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. To the inside, Love. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Love's got 18 points.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
Kennard, the pass to Harrell. Dishes to Williams. Loads it up there for Harrell, and Harrell slams it in.
If you start the alley-oop, Harrell can usually finish it. He's an explosive big man with good hands.
It's tipped. Here's Love. Drummond trying to get himself free. And he banks in the layup. He's got 10.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Pass to Harrell. On the wing, George. Cavaliers with the rebound. Love's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done.
Shaky start to the half. Going 1 for 4. Still trying to find that groove.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Williams kicks to George. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. And here's Cleveland. They're on a 14-4 run right now. And that one's good. Osman.
Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, the reason why they made the adjustments they needed to make. They are executing.
Right side, George.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Effort's been there. Check mark. The physicality. Check mark. They set the tone for this game early on.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Harrell finds George. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
He's doing what he can to help them cut into this lead. His shot just isn't quite there tonight.
And Andre Drummond, the bucket on the assist by Garland. Garland's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Inside, here's Williams, and it's sent back by Drummond.
Andre Drummond with the wingspan of 7'6". It's going to be hard to get it over him.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
Williams passes to George. It's deflected, and he gets it back. It's George on the wing. Knocks down the three ball. George has got 5 points now in the quarter.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second three of the game.
And the dunk by Love.
And how about Kevin Love showing he can get above the rim when he wants to.
Now here is George. Defense right on him. Williams. The teardrop falls in. Williams has got 13 points.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Nancy's checked in for Garland. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Joakim Noah's checked in for Montrezl Harrell.
One of the many impressive things about Kevin Love, the way he's reshaped his body since entering the league.
And there's the call on Cedi Osman. That is his first foul of the game. How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Near the three-point line, it's Morris. Good, and a nice assist from Noah. Morris has got his second bucket.
Props to Noah for seeing his man wide open.
Here's Nance. Finds the open look, and it's on target.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused, and they've executed.
Williams kicks to Morris. And another three for the Clippers.
And a guy with more of a mid-range game. Morris can still jack it up from deep if you give him enough space and time.
Osman, the pass to Drummond. Lots of room. Again, the Cavaliers score.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Passes to George. All sorts of time. And that one is off. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. And that game is the second of two straight at home. Cleveland moving it around. And Nance kicks to Osman. And again, it's Larry Nance. Nance has got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, this league is in good shape when you talk about guys like Nance. The consummate role player does everything that's asked of him.
Fires top of the key. Again, the Clippers.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
And great job by Nance attacking at the rim. That's why you scout for effort players that do it consistently every night.
Pass to Kennard. Back to Williams. 5 to shoot. Fires from the wing. Rebound Andre Drummond.
Ooh, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
Love outside. Over George. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Love's got 25 points.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Outside, George. Knocked loose. Here's Kennard. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Boy, Greg, there is a lot to like offensively for Luke Kennard.
I tell you, he can shoot it. He's a crafty finisher and really improving as a passer. The question mark is the defensive end. 6'5" in height and wingspan, not elite tool, so he's got to get by on his instincts and his anticipation.
That free throw good from Kennard.
Oh my gosh.
Sharpshooter Kennard is valuable. A guy who stretches the floor and works very hard.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Kabengele's checked in. Patterson comes in for Morris. Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for George. And it's Jackson in for Williams. He's perfect from the line this time.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Nance passes to McGee. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, how can you not love the continued resurgence of JaVale McGee? There were some years where he was trying to figure it out. Now he's a big factor for this team at center.
And he makes the first. You know, Smitty, the change for McGee's pretty simple. He got some direction on how to play. Now he does everything he can to play within himself.
Kevin, that has been a huge difference maker for JaVale McGee. And you know, when he's focused, he can make an impact. Plays in short bursts, but very effective.
And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. McGee's got 10 points in the game. Here's Jackson. 11 points in the game. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it.
And let's take a moment here to see some of the numbers for Nance. He's averaging 11 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
He's not trying to take over necessarily. He's just taking what the defense allows and contributing to the cause.
And McGee kicks to Nance. But they'll get another chance.
Wow, another opportunity. Just everything going their way. Pretty much the story of this game.
McGee finds Nance. They grab their own miss. Tries again. And the layup good by McGee. He's got 12.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Jackson passes to Kabengele. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on JaVale McGee. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And the first one drops. Good on both. Cleveland with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Stolen by Beverly. It's 2-on-1. Finished off the break. Beverly's got his second bucket of the night.
Patrick Beverly likes to play aggressive, plays at a high pace, nice finish off contact.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? LA has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Kennard kicks to Patterson. With the teardrop and the layup good by Beverly. Beverly's got his 3rd basket of the night.
A shot that Beverly's developed. Once you have the floater, you don't always have to get to the rim.
Nance finds McGee. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Clippers. On Saturday, they'll be facing Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers. And then on Monday, they're off to Boston to take on the Celtics.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best. But if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
Okoro, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Clippers shooting 42% from the field here in the 3rd. Sexton against Jackson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Jackson's got 13.
The developing feel Reggie Jackson has for scoring inside, playing much more under control these days.
Here's Thompson. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim, You have to compete at all times.
Jackson passes to Patterson. Kennard for three. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
We've seen Kennard steadily increase his three-point shots. Terrific accuracy here.
Back to Sexton. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Now here's Okoro. Kennard covering.
And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
Kabengele passes to Kennard, and they pick up 2. He's got 17.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
And there's the pass to McGee. Here's Sexton, and it's good off the back of the rim and in.
You know, we've seen this with Sexton in college, and he can get into a zone and just take over a game offensively.
There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Jackson. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense, he might have gotten over-eager.
To the middle. McGee, the pass to Windler. Okoro kicks to Sexton, and he's good on the 3-ball. Sexton's got 25 points.
And it's pretty evident that Sexton has a solid jumper. Just needs to keep taking and making it from there.
And so it's Cleveland holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We come back right after this. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Prince out there with Bell. Then it's Okoro. Then there's Colin Sexton. And it's McGee in at the center. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
That is a powerful point guard right there. Reggie converting against very tight defense.
And the slam dunk by McGee.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
The Clippers shooting 47%, pretty solid. Pass to Oturu. Passes it to Mann. Here's Oturu. Defended by Bell. Rebounded by McGee. Cavaliers shooting wonderfully up to this point, 67%. Pass to Sexton. Banked in off the glass. Sexton's got 27 points.
Look at the unselfishness by Prince. Doesn't have what he wants, keeps the ball moving.
Down low, stolen by Okoro. Lets it go from deep. And there's Sexton. That's good on the assist by McGee. Sexton's got 5 points in the quarter. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Los Angeles. After this one, they're off to Philadelphia to take on the 76ers. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip. Here's Oturu. And again, no good by the Clippers. Cavaliers have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the 4th quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. There's the foul against the Clippers.
See, now he's getting defenders back on their heels a little bit. Getting to the foul line here in the second half.
The first one falls. Joakim Noah, he's checked in for the Clippers. Both free throws good from McGee. Clippers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Now here's Jackson. Here's Oturu. And that time, also a missed shot. Stolen by Okoro. Bell dishes to Sexton.
Taurean Prince with that shot. He will watch that one over and over again tonight.
Here's Jackson. There's the pass to Noah. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his second personal foul. Shooting for Los Angeles, Joakim Noah at the line for 2.
And that one falls for Noah.
Noah's one of those guys. He has a perfect blend of a guy who loves to play defense and loves to pass the basketball. He's unselfish.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. To the middle. Here's McGee, and Cleveland again with the bucket.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Noah, the pass to Mann. Jackson trying to break free. Prince with the defensive effort.
He liked to have that one back. That's easy money.
And Sexton slams it in.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
Pass to Oturu. Rebounded by Bell. Cleveland with the ball. Some momentum with a 15-2 run underway. And Sexton slams it in.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Passes it to Noah. He dishes it to Jackson. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
This is what you get from Reggie Jackson now. Powering through contact and has the focus to complete the play.
Here's McGee. It's number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Bucket is good.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Feeds it to Bell. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. No good on the free throw.
A high-level athlete who brings great energy. Bell still working on his skill set that could eventually earn him more minutes.
Yes, G.A., and you know this. As an undersized 4 in today's NBA, you have to play with a lot of energy to get playing time. They also want him to be able to shoot it better, pass it, and handle it a little bit better, and that will get him a lot of playing time. Bell has the work ethic to evolve, but it's a high bar to clear.
To the inside, here's Bell, and another miss by Cleveland. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Clippers. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
At the elbow, it's Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. From beyond the arc. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Bell. Oh, that was something else.
If I had Bell's hops, I'd be confident too. That's a reason to be confident.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Jackson passes to Oturu. Launches it. And Okoro pulls it down.
I don't know how many misses that is in a row, but I know it's ugly.
Prince's shot is good.
Really impressive. Prince has put in the work to diversify his offense. More comfortable now from mid-range.
Pass to Noah. The pass to Oturu. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. The Clippers need to get off a shot. And again, no good by the Clippers.
He's having a tough quarter scoring the basketball and able to help them close this gap. Didn't need 2 hands for that slam. One will do just fine.
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next time. Here's Jackson. Down it drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Los Angeles has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Here's Jackson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on JaVale McGee.
And at his peak, Reggie Jackson is one of the better guards in the league. He's still got that confidence.
Yes, he does. Injury slowed him down, but still able to create his shot anytime he wants.
And the first one at the line is good.
You know, he was the 24th pick in 2011. I think it's safe for us to say Jackson's outplayed that draft slot.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Windler's checked in. Patrick Patterson, he's checked in for Los Angeles. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
The Clippers shooting in the 4th quarter has looked shabby, 38%. To the paint, here's Noah, and finished off by Noah.
That's a huge play by Noah. Just a vicious dunk on that play.
These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assisting.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well. Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
Pass to Prince. Here's Windler. Now the dish to Prince. Out to the right wing. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. And Los Angeles guys shooting well. They're at 45%. Man passes to Jackson. Over Garland. Jackson misses. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Okoro passes to Prince. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Not just hanging out on the perimeter, Prince showing his versatility and can challenge you at the rim.
Pass to Noah. He kicks it to Jackson. With the floater. The rebound by Prince. Prince has got his 6th rebound on the night. Inside. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Nice pass, and that's something Bell works on every day. If he can't facilitate when given the opportunity, he becomes a liability for this offense.
Here's Patterson. They get the rebound.
Challenging the defense at the rim, something he does very well. Excellent tip in.
Kicks to Garland. To the middle. Here's Prince, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And it's Patterson finishing it off.
You could see Patterson just track that in the air the whole way. You knew he would finish the oop.
Windler, the pass to Prince. Count the basket. Prince has got 12 points here in the second half.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Outside Jackson. Stolen by Garland. Here's Windler to the paint. Prince kicks to Garland. He's looking for Bell and finds him. Prince, the pass to Bell. Okoro with it. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Patterson.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Cleveland.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so when you look at the season record, this one will tally up win number 43 on the year.
A 2-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Dimes.
He came out and let everyone know that points would be hard to come by with the way he swatted away shots and protected the rim.
That free throw good from Patterson.
Oh my God.
Patrick Patterson with his great shooting stroke, always looking comfortable at the free throw line.
Los Angeles making a switch here, and Patterson drops them both.
God, I just got that.
Here's Garland. 1:04 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Windler, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
Pass to Jackson. It's over Garland. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
From deep, Prince. Here's Windler. Lays it up off the glass.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage. Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Now, here's Okoro, guarded closer. Prince's shot is good.
Prince has gotten better at creating his own shot, but the catch-and-shoot game is still his specialty.
So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of the crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Tristan, congrats on the win. What was Coach's focus going into the game tonight?
Coach got after us, told us to start, we got to play defense. Just can't come here and just let them make a score opportunity. We got to play defense and get back.
Well, it looks like you listened to him. Thanks, Tristan. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.